crypto fans? Well, I'll tell you what's up. I've got good news for XRP and XLM fans. Mini baby Saylor's gone cringe. What's new? Circle wants to do something that's going to totally open up the crypto market. Yeah, you know all that money that's sitting on the sidelines? Circle's got a way to get it to come in. We'll talk price action along with...
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
Along with my balls. No, that is not accurate. Along with the latest from the crypto market. Now, before we get into the latest, like Circle doing something that's going to totally bring in new money, you know the deal. Oh, we bleeding bad. Doge down 8%, ETH down 7.79, XRP down 6.45. What is going on? An idiot right here, I'll tell you. All right, let's do your comments and we'll get into the crypto news. Delight4887 with a nice doggy pic says, that last intro was fire. Choo choo. Yeah, I played a little Wu-Tang. What about this intro? I haven't made it yet, so I don't know what it's going to be like. But did you like this intro? I'm making it after like I record this. I do it in post. Killer West Wolf Gaming says, OG intro, not broke, don't fix it. Y'all dig these intros. Missing Steve says, I love the community you've built. A lot of interaction. I like the way you ask us for our preferences along with the humor. Well, that's why we got the heat map in the beginning. That's why we've got the altcoin season index at the beginning, because you want both. Altcoin season index is 71. Essentially, this is what's happening. Over the last 90 days, these alts, yep, above Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the orange right here. These alts are outperforming Bitcoin over the last 90 days. So yes, we're deep in the red. Yes, there's many being lost, but Bitcoin is not performing as well. In fact, Bitcoin down 4% is a big deal. Big fears right now with the United States government shutdown escalating. That's right. The bigs on both sides of the aisle ain't really talking to each other. What else do I got for you? Ooh, you like that little zoom in action? Oh, yeah. Circle considers a refund system for stablecoin payments. Think about that. If you screw up, you could get the money sent back. It says, we are considering whether transaction can be reversed while still ensuring settlement finality, Tarbert said. He noted that devs are already discussing whether select blockchains might allow repayments under agreed conditions in cases of fraud. You know how much more money they would bring in if we had fraud protection on the blockchain? Dude, you all know that that is one of the biggest problems. We got all the scam schemes and all that bullshit going around. So could you imagine if Circle fixes this? Circle is currently testing the ARC blockchain, which already enables transaction reversals. The company now proposes an additional layer of allowing payments to be undone by mutual agreement, similar to how credit card refunds work. This is a good visual that they got. Between ARC, Tempo, Gnosis, and Stellar, XLM. Gas token, it says what they use. XLM right there. The engine, on-chain, time to finality. Sub 1 second for ARC. Whoa. Privacy, none with Stellar, because it's public blockchain. Like, you could see everything on there. And ARC's is opt-in. So, either way, I just thought I would share this with you, that you're seeing Circle do something big, and they chose ARC because ARC has reversals of payments. Yo, tell me you wouldn't want that. All right. If I go through this cringy shit, you got to go through this cringy shit. So guess what we're going to do together? We're going to go through cringy shit. So I'm going to put my cans on. I'm going to press play. I'm going to turn off my mic, and we're going to suffer together. What the fuck was that? Well, that's what happens when you don't hit the like button. I can't physically spank you, so instead I'm going to subject you to cringy AF Michael Saylor art. He's blasting off to the moon. My guy, we're redder than red. You think you posting a tweet of you blasting the moon is going to turn things around? XRP tanks 10% amid U.S. debt crisis claims. Yeah, the debt thing is getting really, really problematic. And guess what? It's bringing down all of crypto. Debt held by the public is projected to reach 107% of GDP by 2029. That's not good. Sovereign debt increased to 121%. The United States is 88%. Whoa. According to him, only XRP can unlock the liquidity trapped inside. He said the real play is converting trillions into tokenized liquidity running on neutral assets like XRP, tokenized gold, and regulated stable coins. Now, I think part of the real problem here is the government spending a lot, and stablecoins are going to help gobble up some of that debt, but the reality is XRP is not going to gobble up the debt. You don't want XRP to gobble up that debt. That would be a horrible idea. You don't want it tied to debt at all. Move away from that crap. That's for stablecoins. We want speculation. We want strategic reserve asset play. So I don't know. Black Swan Capitalist founder Versan Alaraj said that, we're going to have to change things up. Right now, the current odds for Polymarket on a government shutdown increased to 75%. That is not good. That is why you're seeing so much red up on the screen. All right. Now, the big news for XLM and what fans? XRP fans. You ready? Hashdex, NASDAQ Crypto Index, US ETF, ticker NCIQ. We're gonna save this one, all right? We're gonna save this one. We're gonna track this one. Expands, bringing US investors leading access to 5 cryptos through one product. What are those 5? BTC, ETH, XRP, Solana, and XLM. Presenting over $3 trillion in combined market cap. With this expansion, NCIQ will allow U.S. investors access 5 of the leading crypto assets by market cap. Ooh, okay. Since 2018, Hashdex has been a market leader in crypto index products globally, signifies a major milestone. Now, investors can get BTC, ETH, XRP, SOL, and XLM all in one product. So if you want some BTC, you got to take a little XLM with it. You want some ETH, you got to take some XRP with it. Doesn't sound too bad to me now, does it? Oh, you're like, bro, how come no one else is reporting this? Because I dig deep for you. That's why you hit the subscribe button, and that's why you hit the notification bell. If you don't hit the like button, it's more of this shit right here. Look at this. Look at this. See, he's looking at his watch going, oh, shit, I got to be cringy in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's cringe blast off. So Hashdex. Oh, yeah, and by the way, this is their press announcement. As always, any article you see in this video, all my other ones, they're linked in the description below. Overall right now, yeah, this is not looking good. Our market cap is really starting to shrink down. We were at 4.12 trillion and now we're at 3.74. We've almost lost $400 billion in the crypto market here since the 24th. Yeah, no, that's actually not. The peak volume was in the 18th, so like a week, my bad. It's been since a week. Stellar XLM price, down 12% in 7 days. Big candlestick we're chewing through right here. And this is the debt fears right now. This is the big problem. This is your debt fear that XLM is facing. Volume up 47% to 314 million. XRP, same thing. This nasty, brutal candlestick. So if you don't think crypto follows U.S. macro news, U.S. government-related news, you'd be wrong. This big candlestick represents what, everyone? Yes, the fear with government. Same thing with all these right here. This is what's going on. We're getting some definite volatility in the market here. 15+% volatility. And it's going to continue until we figure out what's happening. Now, here's the big problem. It all started with this jackass saying equity prices are fairly highly valued. Basically saying shit's overpriced right now in the stock market, so you better sell because there's a bubble. Well, that bled from the stock market to the crypto markets, along with government shutdowns and along with Elizabeth Warren, ew, gross, does not give me a hard on, sent the markets down. Why? Well, because it's a lot of anti-crypto news. So which means what? Yeah, look out for gold and silver. Frustrating, isn't it? So that's the deal. You don't hit the like button, I show you more Michael Saylor cringe. I can be naughty too. You're on the bad list, according to Santa Claus. You know who's on the bad list? The whole United States government. Get nothing done, kicking the can down the road. And you know what's the worst thing about this debt thing? Because that's what we're having the biggest problems right now, is this whole debt thing and government shutdown. The worst part about this is the people on this side of the aisle and the people on this side of the aisle. Oh, look, I got a red and blue background, so that actually fit. Both of those people have known about this shutdown date for a long time, and they wait till the last minute to discuss it. How about you guys get shit done proactively so you don't take people's 401ks, their crypto holdings, their savings, all that kind of stuff? Because think about this, all this could have been avoided. Who really suffers, right? 401ks, people in the stock market, crypto accounts. Yeah, it's people like you and me. Yeah, thanks, United States government. The ETF with Xrp Xlm, cool. We're going to be able to track that. Like I said, I have it linked down below. The ticker symbol will be there. Yeah, we're going to track it, see what happens with it, see if it brings any volume bumps, any juicy money. But either way, I hope you got your dry powder ready. Why? Because the money is going to be, well, it's wherever you want to spend it, because everything's on sale. Because the United States government's freaking awesome. Way to go, Team USA. Good thumb. Choo-choo white and choo-choo bitches.